Alright, for sale here, I have the Ibanez BTB405QM. The QM meaning quilted maple top. This bass has I would consider a beautiful quilted maple top on it in an amber finish. This bass features Ibanez hum canceling pickups, dual coil. Has an 18-volt 3-band EQ. Now, 18-volt means it just simply you have two 9-volt batteries in here. And what it does is it gives you more headroom as far as the preamp go. 3-band, what it is we have the highs and lows right here. And then what's cool is on most other basses you have a variable mid, so you can do 225, 50 range. But it's on dip switches inside the bass cavity on the back of the bass. However, here you have a variable mid right here. So you can go from a low mid to a high mid based on what you want to do, just by turning this instead of having to flip out the switches to get the sound. And then you have the boost right here. And then you have your standard pan switch if you want your bridge pickup or if you want your neck pickup. And then your volume. A cool feature of this bass is the bridge. As you can notice, each bridge piece is independent with one another, which means you have a lot more clarity of sound, so you don't have vibrations interfering, mudding up the sound. Harmonics come through real clear with this kind of bridge setup, and I really, really enjoy it. The neck is rosewood with a 3-piece maple neck. Another cool little feature is if you're like me, you have a tendency of stepping on your cable and pulling it out. They installed a Neutrix locking input cable. So you plug in your cable here and it's locked unless you press this button here for the release. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little sound idea of what kind of tones, different kind of tones you can get with this guy. I'm going to run the EQ essentially flat, both pickups, and volume wide open. Okay, so keeping the EQ flat, I'm going to go ahead and solo the bridge pickup. Kind of gives you that that growl that you'd expect. I'm going to say it'll give you that jazz bass bridge growl, but it gives you kind of the same idea, that attack that you get from being that close to the bridge. Harmonics, your best response is towards the bridge. So when I do harmonics, I just solo the neck pickup. I also mess with the lip mids a little bit, and when you can hear when you're switching out the mid frequencies, mids here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to the neck pickup, which gives you, the closer to the neck that you go, the deeper the tone you'll get. That's where you see a lot of the older basses, the SG basses, a lot of the hollow bodies, with their pickup right up there towards the neck, because it's nice and deep. So that's with the whole, everything in the preamp flat, no boost, no nothing, with just the bridge pickup. You can hear it's just a real deep deep, rich tone. Okay, so let's go ahead and mess with the EQ a little bit. I'm going to go ahead, probably boost the highs a little bit, keep the bass about flat, and then just do both pickups here. Get a real good slap tone out of it. So. So that right there is the Ibanez BTB in a nutshell. The BTB405, it's currently strung with Elixir strings. Action is set pretty low, it's my preference, have it lowest to the fretboard as you can go without fret buzz. Neck is straight as an arrow. Once again, this bass has the dual action thrust rod, which means you have two thrust rods in there to give you two lines of adjustments. And have any questions, let me know.